Back here on today's Lely Radio Sports page, we're catching up with Central College defensive back and former Pella Christian Eagle, Peyton Ritzert, who was recently nominated for the All-State Good Hands team. Before we talk about that, Peyton, how has the summer been going for you? I know it's been a busy one and just kind of getting things set for senior year here at Central.
Yeah, it's been a very busy summer. Been working out a lot, and I happened to get married in there. So, it's been a very fun summer and a lot of new experiences there. And so, getting ready for the season, though.
You just mentioned that. I got to ask about it. Married life treating you well here so far?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's treated me very well. I got to give thanks to my wife for all that she does for me, letting me continue to pursue this Central football career and for another year here. And, yeah, it's been great.
And as we get ready for the senior year, we mentioned that the All-State Good Hands team nomination there. First off, just to be recognized for such an honor and knowing that that is such a prestigious thing to just be nominated for. What did that mean to you when you got word that you had been selected as one of the nominees for that?
Yeah, it is. It's such an honor and a blessing. I've been blessed so much throughout my life with all my abilities that I have been able to do, all the experiences I've had, and so to be able to give that back to the community and to all the trips and volunteer experiences that I have had, just to see that come full circle is a real blessing, and it's a real testament to everybody who helped raise me to be the man I am today and all the development to be here today.
And when we talk about that too, we talk about there's a lot of involvement in different things, and I know reading through there's probably 5 or 6 different things that went into that nomination for yourself. If you could just tell us a little bit about maybe some of those that have stood out to you, and I know some of those being more local, some of those maybe being those mission trips like you talked about. Just kind of tell us a little bit about those missions trips or those things you've been doing here locally that led to this nomination.
Yeah. Well, as for locally, I having younger siblings, I've always enjoyed hanging out with kids and playing with them and teaching them the ropes of whether it's football or wrestling. So one of the main experiences I've had is through helping out with the youth wrestling program here at Pella and being able to teach technique to them, run some practices, hang out, and that's always a lot of fun, getting to pour into the kids. The sport that I loved so much growing up and was able to participate through high school and now be able to give back to them. So that was a really fun experience, being able to do that for a while. And other experiences like mission trips abroad. I've been able to go to Guatemala for a week, so I have to give thanks to my in-laws for bringing me along there with Imagine Guatemala is the program that runs through there. And yeah, we were able to go down there and build a house for a family and have some fun doing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that is very neat. And when we talk about this, as we're talking to Peyton Ritzert, a senior defensive back for Central College and a former Pella Christian Eagle, when we talk about those experiences and why it's so important, to give back. In your words, this nomination is just kind of, it's something that is really nice to have, but I know it's not why you do it. When we talk about those experiences, why they've been so important for you, what would be kind of your sentiment as to what makes all these different types of missions, whether you mentioned a trip or, just volunteering at the local wrestling club. Why is that so important?
Yeah, like I alluded to it earlier, I feel like I've been blessed so much in my life. And so to be able to share that with other people and give thanks to the Lord for all that He's given me and be able to then shine His light to other people who, I just am able to pour back into them. And so just being able to do that and then seeing the joy on their faces when I am doing it, just to see how much it means to them really makes it more meaningful for me as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, and as we get ready to, we'll transition here a little bit, talk more on the field stuff here, getting ready for senior season. I know junior season got off to a fairly good start, and then unfortunately, the injury kind of cut that junior season short. As you get ready here, what's the excitement level to kind of get back on the field and, kind of prove that last year was just kind of a fluke and you're ready to contribute for the Dutch?
Yeah, last year definitely a quick season for me. So really excited to get back on the field, get back playing. We had a really good off season. Our coaches have done a phenomenal job of getting us ready. Had a lot of young guys really develop well, and spring ball I feel like went so well for us, and we're just ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to rock and roll, get back onto the field, and yeah.
And as a former athlete myself, I know the rehab process is a challenging one too, right? It's a lot of hard work to get back to getting on the field, but also it can be, really challenging. And when you're missing extended weeks like that, mentally, just take us through kind of that process and, the big things that were able to help you kind of navigate that journey and be able to get back onto the field and get ready for spring ball and everything of the such.
Yeah, well, last season, after getting the diagnosis, I knew I wasn't getting to get back on the field that season. And so really just staying sharp, watching film still, being involved in practices as much as I could, really to stay sharp in the game, talking to coaches, different stuff, just to stay involved, throughout the season. But then really this off season, really being able to hit it hard in the weight room and get back on the field a little bit to sharpen the skills back up, knock the rust off a little bit maybe, and yeah, we're getting ready to roll here in next week.
Absolutely. And one thing that's unique about this season is you will be being joined by one of those younger siblings that you mentioned. That's going to be a very fun experience, I'm sure. Take us through just once he announced that he was going to be coming here, that excitement, and now the excitement as it gets even closer to be rejoined on the field to hear by younger brother Brecken.
Yeah, I couldn't explain how excited I am for that. Just knowing the experience I've had at Central and knowing that he's going to have a great time here as well. And yeah, when I found out he was coming to Central, I thought back to senior year at Pella Christian a little bit. I got to see the field a little bit with each other, especially on senior night there. He was able to throw me a pass at the end of that game. So just to see the way he's developed into the football player he is today, and just couldn't be more grateful he's going to be at Central and get another year with him. So that'll be a lot of fun to have him back on the field with me. Yep.
Absolutely. And here in senior year too, the Central football program been very strong for several years now. And, this year continuing to build towards that, trying to continually build up the ladder and, reclaim the American Rivers Conference. What's the thing that has you most excited about this upcoming season and the possibilities ahead of this Central squad?
Yeah, I just got to go back to our coaches. They've done a great job this offseason getting us ready. A new addition with Coach Bethke. He's been great so far. Just with spring ball, getting us all ready for his program, his defense that he's running. And we're really excited about all the talent that we have coming back this year, and we're ready to compete.
Peyton, we appreciate the time, man. We're looking forward to seeing what you have in store for your senior year here at Central. Looking forward to seeing what the Dutch have in store for the American Rivers Conference this year, and we wish you the best of luck in your senior season.
All right, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Again, that was Peyton Ritzert, a senior defensive back of the Central College football program and a former Pella Christian Eagle here on today's Lely Radio Sports page.